In September of 2018, Marvel's Spider-Man released for PlayStation 4. It was extremely well received by both critics and fans, breaking sales records in its first week and placing on several publications' end-of-year best-of lists. It also received a lot of praise for doing a great job of capturing New York City. But although Spider-Man's New York City is relatively accurate for a game, it's not a one-to-one copy. For example, at the corner of Canal Street and Church Street, where in real life there's a post office, in Spider-Man there's a movie theater. And at that movie theater lies the game's most infamous Easter egg. A real-life marriage proposal gone horribly wrong. But there's a lot more to this story than most people would ever find out. So for today's video, let's take a look at what's become known as the saddest Easter egg. This video is sponsored by Helix. Helix makes premium mattresses and bedding, custom fit to your needs and shipped right to your door. Everyone sleeps differently, so Helix has you take a sleep quiz to match your body type and your sleep preferences. I'm a side sleeper, so Helix set me up with a sunset mattress. This year, Helix launched their newest and most high-end collection yet, the Helix Elite mattress. They put their years of extensive mattress expertise to use to create a truly elevated sleep experience. The Helix Elite collection includes 6 different mattress models that combine high-end luxury with personalized comfort tailored to your preferences. Helix delivers your mattress right to your door with free shipping in the US. Comes rolled up in a box and it's easy to set up. And to make sure you love your Helix mattress, there's a 100 nights of sleep trial. You also get a 10-year warranty, as well as financing options and flexible payment plans. Also, Helix mattresses are fiberglass free. I love my Helix mattress, and I think you would too. If you're looking for a new bed, check out Helix Sleep. Their best sale of the year is running now. It's the perfect time to upgrade your sleep with 25% off a Helix mattress, plus a free sleep bundle. Click the link below or go to helixsleep.com/wang to find out more about this limited time offer. It's always been a rare privilege to get your name in a video game. I mean, yeah, you could work to get the high score and put your initials in. But there's few with the honor of being in the actual game. You got the contest winners who got their names on dog tags in Metal Gear Solid 2. Or how about the infamous Chris Houlihan room in A Link to the Past? Supposedly named after a Nintendo-powered contest winner who has never been found and may not actually exist. But for a woman named Maddie, getting her name in a video game was far from an honor. When people came across this movie theater marquee in Spider-Man for PS4, they probably thought it was a developer putting in a message for his girlfriend, or maybe even something to do with an upcoming quest in the game. Perhaps even a small piece of world building, because the best open world games create a sense that the world we're in doesn't revolve around us. It's a world filled with real people with lives going on that are totally irrelevant to the plot. But no, in this case there was a real Maddie. It just wasn't a game developer's Maddie. On May 10th of 2018, a Twitter user named Tyler, TopNotch1210, wrote a tweet at Insomniac Games tagging Spider-Man YouTuber Evan Filarka. "I need your help. This may be selfish, but I'm ready to propose to my girlfriend and want to do it in a big way. Insomniac Games, Brian Inthar, Bill Roseman, is there any way you can put an Easter egg of Madison, will you marry me, anywhere in the game?" Now, people tweet these sorts of requests at content creators, game developers, all kinds of public figures all the time. Usually they go unnoticed or ignored. But this time, there actually was a response from Insomniac Games. "You sure she doesn't check your Twitter replies, dude?" 100%, ooh smiley face. "Sure you can wait until September 7th? We've just passed our 5 years in April, so I think she'll still be around in September, lol." God damn, that's some dramatic foreshadowing. Well, okay then, who are we to say no to love? DMing you and we will see if we can work something out. Also note that there's no special reason that the Twitter interface is Korean, that's just the version that's archived. So September 7th comes along and people are finding all kinds of Easter eggs in this game. References to Doctor Strange, GTA 4, Tomb Raider, and all kinds of others are being shared around. But there's no comment on the proposal until the 9th. That's when Tyler uploads a video to his YouTube channel entitled Spider-Man PS4 Easter Egg Meaning. In the video, he navigates to the movie theater and tells the story of how he spoke with Insomniac to set up the proposal. However, he says that 3 or 4 weeks prior, Maddie had broken up with him, left him for his brother, and said that she said this was not how she wanted to be proposed to. But regardless of how the proposal went, he said he's happy it made it into the game and the game itself has been helping him cope with this trying time. Now, in general, I think big public proposals in front of a lot of people are just not a good idea. It puts such an amount of pressure on the person being proposed to that they kind of feel forced to say yes. And if they still don't say yes, you look like such a massive bozo. And this right here goes well beyond the proposal at a restaurant. The game literally sold millions of copies in a couple days. It broke sales records for Sony. But according to a message Tyler sent to Kotaku, Maddie actually said that she wanted to be proposed to at a large convention. So in his mind, he was taking her idea and ramping it up a notch. Insomniac's art director, Jacinda Chu, offered to change the marquee for Tyler. At first, he didn't want to change it, but eventually he said it would be nice to do a tribute to his grandmother, who was the first person to get him interested in Spider-Man. And now, of course, with this situation going massively viral, Maddie has become the biggest villain on the internet at this time. You know, how dare she leave this sweet boy who got her in the Spider-Man game. And to leave him for, of all people, his brother? This is some Trailer Park Jerry Springer shit. Well, in a message to Kotaku, Maddie would claim that she actually did not leave him for his brother. And she would go into further detail when speaking to Cameron, I keep calling him cameraman. Cameron Kunzelman of the Houston Press. Cameron felt that something didn't smell right about this whole story, so he found Maddie on Facebook and sent her a message. She said that they had gotten together when they were both very young, and when she was about 15 and a half, due to unforeseen circumstances, he had to move in with her and her family. She compared the situation to the Brady Bunch with 8 people crammed into a house, and this was hard on their relationship. Our relationship was great for a long time, but I started to realize about a year ago that I was not happy. I kept it going because I wanted to make it work, but he has done some things that I realized I really shouldn't have forgave him for. Our relationship had issues both mentally and physically. He never understood me, unfortunately. Even the proposal, which he thought was the save-all of our relationship, was never the way I would have liked to be proposed to. I never liked video games, but I sat through them because I loved him. Our relationship turned into a mother and son relationship where I had to remind him about things. I had to deal with his financial mistakes, his violent outbursts, etc. We never did things normal couples would, like go out, dance, parties, sit under the stars. She said that she was a highly motivated person with a lot of opportunities in life. And it was a struggle for her to have to motivate him to get out of bed or do something besides play video games. So she gave him an ultimatum. He had a month to change her mind. And he did not succeed at changing her mind. She also denied that she was ever in a relationship with his brother. Rather, after the breakup, he had asked his brother to check up on her and see if she's doing okay. And from that point, they just became close friends. The things he has been saying about me hurt, and that is something we mutually agreed not to do to each other. But it is not being reciprocated now. I think it's just easier for him to hate me than to be hurt by my decision to break up. I hope he moves on and finds happiness because that's exactly what I am doing. Ultimately, she would wind up deleting all of her social media accounts due to harassment she was receiving from his supporters. And after Maddie's side came out, Tyler would make a follow-up video. In the video, he admits that some of what she said was true, in particular spending a lot of his time playing video games and being bad with money. He also urges his supporters not to harass her and that he didn't intend for his video to be seen as him speaking ill of her or his brother, and he wishes the best for both of them. He also says that the best thing for him now would be to focus on himself, and he states his intention to make some video content as well as finish a book he had been working on. There didn't seem to be much of the video content made, but he did actually finish his book. Entitled Damaged Goods, it's a collection of 39 poems that was released in January of 2020. He's also co-written a short film entitled Before I Go, which is slated for a 2024 release. At the end of the day, I don't think either of these people are the villain in the story. It's just a messy breakup between two very young people that got thrust out way further in the public than it ever should have. I think Reddit commenter Water Squirrel put it best. Local couple makes poor decisions at the age of 20. Yep, that's what you do. Although this proposal didn't work out for Tyler and Maddie, it did work out for someone else. A 20-year-old Reddit user named Mitch also happened to be dating a girl named Maddie. He had bought the ring already and was planning to propose to her, and when this happened, he had to take the opportunity. But if you're planning on proposing to someone through a video game, perhaps one that's going to be played by millions of people isn't the best route. I think Reddit user Poopstrap had the right idea. Poopstrap, aka Dennis Wells, taught himself game development and pixel art. Then he spent 9 months creating a basic 2D platformer starring his girlfriend, culminating in an in-game meeting with him in which he proposes. And unlike Maddie, she says yes. Anyway, that's the story of the saddest Easter egg. If you like this video, turn on notifications and check out my video about Street Fighter Rainbow Edition.